Hi, this is Christine with Where's Watson. I'm very pleased to be here today with Joel Waterman. Joel is the general manager of Inn at the Forks with over 21 years of experience in the business. He not only is general manager of Inn at the Forks, but he's also oversees the operations for restaurant and catering operations at the Human Rights Museum, at Fort White, and at the Winnipeg Art Gallery. Joel's also a proud board member of MTYP and the Manitoba Hotel Association. And I'm very pleased that he'll be an upcoming Program Advisory Council member for Red River College. Welcome, Joel, to Where's Watson.
Thanks, Christine, for that wonderful introduction. It's great to be here this afternoon, and you certainly talked me up there, so thank you for that. I'm glad to be here.
That's great. Now, the reason I'm talking to Joel today is because tomorrow, March 24th, is National Co-op and Work Integrated Learning Day. And Joel has been a huge supporter of hiring co-op students from Red River College from our hospitality and tourism management program. So I thought it'd be a great opportunity to talk to Joel about why he does that. What, as an employer, is the benefit for hiring Red River College students in co-op positions, and how that has benefited his operations at all of these locations, as well as supporting the business of the hotel and tourism management industry as a whole. So Joel, tell us a little bit about what you see as the benefits of hiring Red River College co-op students.
Absolutely. So my history with the college goes back quite a ways. I'm not a former student myself, but I previously worked at the Hilton Winnipeg Airport Suites here in Winnipeg, and we took a lot of co-op students there. I was at that property for 15 years, the second half in roles like operations manager, eventually general manager. And then now I've been here with Sparrow Hotels for about 3.5 years, and both places been a huge supporter of the college. The main thing is that you're getting the cream of the crop when it comes to prospective hospitality employees. You're getting people that are ultimately passionate about the industry, want to work in the industry, and they're just being given a foundation that is so important and so valuable compared to hiring an unknown entity off the street, if you will.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Joel, what have you found as from a benefit perspective in terms of bringing students in? They're still learning, they're still in their programs. How have they contributed, even as students, to the business?
Great question. I think it's twofold. One is that, like I said, they're passionate about being in the industry, so they're coming to work with a certain type of energy that you may not get out of everyone, even existing employees sometimes. They're coming to work and they're asking a lot of questions. They're very inquisitive. They're very willing to learn. Very, very willing to put in the work to help your business succeed and for them to learn more ultimately. They're generally coming in and they're pretty professional. They're generally coming in and they have a lot of the fundamentals, or they're in the process of building those fundamentals. But more than that, sometimes they're keeping us a little bit modern, and we're understanding everything that they're going through, and they help us in that way that they keep us fresh, and they bring new ideas, and it's a two-way street for sure.
That's great. I think that one of the other benefits that you've talked about with me is the actual recruitment and retention of employees going forward. So this is also an opportunity for you as an employer to test out potential employees and make sure they're a good fit for the organization. Can you talk a little bit about how that's worked for Inn at the Forks?
Absolutely. So, just in general, we have what we call an 8-player hiring guide. We've sort of curated interview questions and the process of recruitment and hiring for our company, where we want only 8 players in our company. And the partnership with the college and sourcing those students certainly plays into that. Even going to the I forget what it's called, but the event that's hosted by students where you're getting to meet them and all of the different partners come.
Yeah.
We've built a culture where we're going to that event and we're trying to find the best of the best. And we're being very selective, but it's just a fun event. But back to the main part of your question, when you look at the former students that are currently employed with us, you've got people that have won, Tourism Winnipeg's Hospitality Employee of the Year. You've got
Wow.
people that are the chef de cuisine at Smith Restaurant, probably one of the top 5 busiest restaurants in the city. You've got a sous chef that's now graduating into an executive chef role with our catering operations at the WAG and at Fort White. You've got a breadth of a number of employees that are vital pieces to our operation that came on as students and then ultimately stayed on as full-time employees with us, and makes a huge difference for us.
That's wonderful. Maybe as a way to close out, I'm just wondering what advice you might give to other employers who are considering hiring students as co-op students. What makes a successful partnership with the college, and what advice would you give other employers if they're considering this opportunity?
I mean, the obvious one is you're going to get some people that are ready to go. They've got those fundamentals, like I said, and they want to work in the industry. Ultimately, you may end up with more reliable employees, less turnover.
Mm,
But I think just building that network and building the Winnipeg community and having that relationship with the college is so important. Not only all these students, but I know a number of my former colleagues actually work as instructors and in other capacities at the college. There's an instructor there that was hired me at my first job as a night auditor in the hotel industry 21 years ago. So I think it's about building the network. It's another lever that you can pull to try to bring in the best. And just in a hospitality industry and community here in Winnipeg is important that we all stick together and we build the future leaders of our industry.
oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Joel, I just want to say thank you for your support of Red River College students. Thank you for your support of work integrated learning and the co-op program. And of course, we're always happy to have feedback from our employers to make sure that the grads that you're getting and the co-op students that you're getting are the very best. So thank you very much for participating on Where's Watson today.
No problem. I appreciate you having me this afternoon.
Great. Take care.
Thanks.